It's time for Tech Time with Timmy.
Hello, welcome to Tech Time with Timmy. In this episode, Timmy's going to be talking about how to print from your Chromebook just like it's a normal computer. So, Chromebooks run Chrome OS, which is the really cool operating system made by Google. And by default, previously, the only way that you could actually print something from your Chromebook, you couldn't just click print and it would print out your printer. You had to use something like Google Cloud Print and stuff like that. And they can be a bit hard to set up and they're not ideal to use. But recently, there's actually a way that you can set up your Chromebook to print just like a normal computer would. So, in this episode, Timmy's going to show you how to do that. Okay, so first of all, go on in Google Chrome, go up to the top right hand corner and click on the three dots, and then come down in the drop down menu and click on Settings. And this window appears here. So then in Settings, just scroll down and then until you see this Advanced thing, and then just click on Advanced. And then you can keep scrolling down until you reach printing. So then there's set up Google Cloud Print, which you could do. You could always do that, but it was a bit difficult. Or you can click on Printers. So this takes you to your list of printers. And they won't just automatically appear there. You have to set them up first. So click on Add Printer. And to start with, it will come up and say Add a nearby printer. And that it probably won't find one there. It may, but it might not. So what you need to do is come down and click on Add Manually. So then you just put in the name. It doesn't matter the official name of the printer, just put in the name that you want to call it. And now you need the under address, it means the IP address. So you need to find the IP address of your printer. It has to be a printer connected to your local Wi-Fi network, and you need to make sure that your Chromebook's connected to that Wi-Fi network. And then you need to find the IP address for it. Ones with a touch screen, you can usually pretty easily find it on the screen. Others, you may have to check the manual. So just look in your printer's manual or Google something like your printer's name and how do I find the IP address for it. So get the IP address and then type it in here. And so then once you've put that in, this drop-down menu you should just leave the same, and everything else stays the same, so then you just click Add. And then you need to select the manufacturer and model. So it'll usually say this on the front of your owner's manual, or the front of the printer, or something like that. So then just select it in the drop-down menu. So you select the manufacturer, and then you select the model. There's a lot of different models and they have different numbers, so you need to be very careful which one you select. So then once you've selected those, just come down here and click on Add. And now it says down here Added Printer. So you'll see here and it's named Printer. So you can click that and stuff and get details of it. So then if you want to print something, you go over to the thing you're trying to print. So just press Control P like you would on most computers, and then go over here. You can click on the Change button and select under Local Destinations, select the printer, and the name of the printer will be whatever you typed in the name box. So Timmy typed printer, so it's come up as printer. So you just select that printer, and then you just click Print. So that's how it's done, and that'll be the end of this episode of Tech Time with Timmy.
Bye.